So the worst one, I guess Afghanistan had one that was similar, but the worst one was at Balad. Well, I worked literally, so there was my when I was at the JMMT, there was the postal, and there was the class 1, which is where all the water was. And then on the other side of the road, it was a 2-lane road, was the burn pits. And this burn pit was about a half a football field wide. Oof. And they would throw stuff in there they should never. So they would take like those big plastic tanks, like water tanks, they put them in there, and they'd be like bellowing like a purse opening up and closing, just black smoke. And it's like, and we're breathing all that in. And then, you know, everything on the base was getting burned there.
Oh yeah. It's
open air fires, you know,
because you can't let anybody find anything. So it's just the only way to get rid of it is burn it.
Well, and then they try to cover it up too. So there was a industrial hygienist colonel for the Air Force that was like, he pointed out, he's like, hey, this is like super fun level. It's bad. And then, you know, he points that out, and I think it was 06, 07. Well, then 2008, I was supposed to escort around these airmen who were industrial hygienists. Like they're lower. They weren't like full out degreed and stuff, or like at my level, safety certified and stuff. But they still were measuring, and they were like, I witnessed them falsify stuff. I'm like, no, you don't do it behind like a facade that's stopping it. Because the cigarette companies, they do this, and then they put the sensor here so it will blow around it, and that's how they got around it. And that was one of those tricks I remember seeing from the movie, whatever it was about, the nicotine one or whatever. They were falsifying this stuff. And I was like, that's the same concept. And they got all like, no. I was like, well, sure enough, when the report comes out 6 months later, oh, that's not that bad. I was like, no, they're lying. Absolutely lying. If anybody wants to reach out, I'm the only Casey Beck music out there, Casey Beck. You hit me up and ask me for my Dropbox. I will send you the Dropbox on all the burn pits. I keep every record I find on it, and I send it to any soldier or contractor who needs it.